Hi guys, this is Anderson and I'm here with a new Metal Mailbox. It's been a long time since I recorded one of them, but I'm back and this time I'm going to show you some albums I got from Pitch Black Records from Cyprus. And the first one is Orion Path Archegony. I hope my pronunciation isn't bad because it's in Greek. They are an epic heavy power metal band formed in the United States but soon relocated to Cyprus. This is their seventh album. I knew them by name but never listened to them, and it was a pleasant surprise because it's really good. It's a double CD and it's somewhat of a conceptual album as all the songs are inspired by ancient Greek history. All the drums were recorded by Mark Sonder from Warlord. So Orion Path Archegony. Now that I show you this one, we go through a chronological order of release. The latest album release is this one, Rust X. And this one is going to the channel soon. The album is called Center of the Universe. And this is hard rocking heavy metal with prominent keyboards. Sometimes they also go full speed. So it's like they gravitate between the 70s hard rock, sometimes even 60s, to like the 80s heavy metal. All members of this band, they are siblings, 3 brothers and 1 sister, and they all share vocal duties on this album. If you want to listen to Rust X, check the channel in a few days because they are going to be there. The next one is Return to Void, Memory Shift, The Day After. This is from 2018 and it's like heavy progressive metal. They started as a Bruce Dickinson solo cover act, and you can see it because the vocals are really reminiscent of Bruce Dickinson. Aside from a few exceptions, I'm not really a fan of progressive metal, but this is really well done and should appeal for fans of the genre. This next one is Sinsid. This is a band from Norway, and this is their album Mission from Hell from 2018. This album could be on the channel if I had known about them back in the day. I can even imagine some of you complaining about the 4-minute long intro, but all I can say is that the sound is pure heavy metal on this one. And just a curiosity, the singer and leader of the band here is a former pro wrestler. If they release a new album, they will probably be on the channel. Since Mission from Hell. I'm going to skip an album from 2017 and go to a 2016 release, but that's an explanation I'm going to give you after. So this one is The Backliner. I have to control myself to not to say The Linebacker. I think I am missing the NFL too much. So this is The Backliner self-titled album. They are from France and they combine old school heavy metal with modern elements. Although that can also be said by most of the bands featured on this video, they are by far the most modern of them, even featuring some death growls. This is The Backliner self-titled album from 2016. The band from 2017 I skipped. It was Reflection, Bleed, Babylon Bleed. It's still on the plastic because I already have this album here on my collection as I received it a long time ago. It was sent to me by Statis and Georgi Pavilantis from the band. And I'm sure that I featured it on a Metal Mailbox, but I couldn't find it anywhere. So this is epic heavy metal like only the Greeks know how to do. So Reflection, Bleed, Babylon Bleed. You can listen to this album on the channel. The other one from 2016 is also a band featured on this channel, and it's Crimson Fire, Fireborn. They are also from Greece, and I can only say that this is by far the most new wave of traditional heavy metal band sounding band of this video. You can check them also on the channel. I'm going to leave the link on the description or here in a card. So Crimson Fire, Fireborn. Now we go back to 2013, and this is the debut album by Ghost Avenue. They were only called Ghost at some time in their career, but they had to change to Ghost Avenue. I wonder if it was because of the band Ghost. And this is another band that could have been featured on the channel if I had knew about them at the time. I didn't have a channel in 2013, of course, but on the beginning of the channel, I wasn't so picky with how long the album had been released at the time, so I could have featured them if I knew them at the beginning of the channel. So this is melodic heavy metal from Norway, Ghost Avenue. This next one is Alex's Birds of Prey, and this is a project led by Chilean singer Freddie Alex from the bands Inquisition and former Witchblade. And Birds of Prey follows the line of modern heavy power metal. So Alex's Birds of Prey. And the last one is Diphtheria, To Wait for Fire. As soon as I saw the name of the band and the logo, I thought it would be a thrash metal record. And then when I was researching, I read that they started as a death metal band, but soon they changed to heavy metal. They are from Cyprus. They were formed on the 90s, but they only recorded the debut album in 2008. This one, To Wait for Fire. It is actually the first release by Pitch Black Records. It's limited to 1,000 copies. I got the 913. And it features Phivos Papadopoulos. He is the owner of Pitch Black Records. He also plays guitar here. It could be on the channel, but I don't think that even when I started the channel, I would put the 2008 album there. So they were a little early. But it's a nice heavy metal record. Diphtheria, To Wait for Fire. So these were the albums I received from Pitch Black Records. I'm going to start featuring their albums on the channel more. Thank you so much to Phivos Papadopoulos for sending the albums and also for saying that I can count with Pitch Black Records to share their albums on the channel. So if you have a label that releases traditional heavy metal, old school heavy metal, something on these lines, and you want to have your releases on the channel, please contact me. Okay? And this was it, guys. Pitch Black Records from Cyprus. There will be more on the channel. See you soon. Bye bye.